Welcome back to Top Repairs. Today's topic, I'm going to tell you guys how do you know it is time to replace the intake manifold gasket. The intake manifold gasket is going to be located directly on this part of the intake manifold. Now, when the intake manifold starts to rust or corrode, or the rubber on the intake manifold start to fall apart, you're going to notice the following symptoms. The first symptom that you're going to notice is going to be vacuum leak. Again, when those gaskets become bad, you're going to notice hissing noise at startup and at idle. You'll also notice the hissing noise will start to diminish as the vehicle is picking up speed. However, once you start coming to a stop, you're going to notice that hissing noise. That's how you know you're going to have a vacuum leak. When there's a vacuum leak, the engine is going to run rough at idle and at low speed. So you're going to notice engine performance issue. Also, you're going to notice the check engine light is going to turn on. You might get codes for P0300, which is going to be random misfire. And also, you're going to get lean codes as well on bank number 1 and bank number 2. One way to check for a vacuum leak is to use carburetor cleaner. When the engine is idling, spray carburetor cleaner around the intake manifold gasket area. And if you hear a change in RPM or change in noise, that's how you know you're going to have a bad intake manifold gasket. The next sign of a bad intake manifold gasket is going to be coolant leak. For some intake manifold, there's going to be a coolant passage. And when that gasket over the coolant passage start to wear out, it is going to cause coolant to leak out of that area. So again, if you see coolant leaking out of this area, that's how you know you're going to have a bad intake manifold gasket. It's important to replace the intake manifold gasket because if you don't replace it, you're going to lose a lot of coolant and this will cause your vehicle to overheat. What causes the intake manifold gasket to start to fail? Well, if your intake manifold gasket is made of aluminum or steel, and if there's moisture on it, it is going to cause it to corrode or rust. If the intake manifold gasket is made of rubber, naturally it is going to start to crack and it will start to fall apart due to engine heat. When changing the intake manifold gasket, always make sure the surface is smooth and make sure it is free of corrosion and rust, and also make sure to remove all the gasket on it. Next, make sure to tighten the intake manifold gasket to manufacturer spec, because if you don't torque it properly, it can cause some area of the intake manifold to somewhat warp, and this can cause a vacuum leak. And of course, if there is engine oil or crud or carbon buildup or dirt in these passages, make sure to clean those passages as well. Also, make sure to check the intake manifold bolt. If the bolt is extremely rusted, make sure to replace it. Should you use silicone for the intake manifold gasket? And the answer is no. It is not necessary to apply silicone on the intake manifold gasket. In fact, if you apply silicone, it can actually make the problem worse. You see this gasket over here? There was a time where another mechanic added silicone on this part over here. And of course, this intake manifold started to leak due to silicone on the intake manifold gasket. I hope you found that lesson useful. As always, thank you for watching and subscribe to Top 5 Auto Repairs.